Fez, one of the oldest cities in Morocco, was founded at the turn of the 8th and 9th centuries and soon became the spiritual center of the entire country. Thanks to its location on trade routes between the Sahara, Andalusia, and the Mediterranean, it developed quickly, and today it is considered one of the best-preserved medieval cities in the world. On the edge of the Fez El Jdid district stands the Royal Palace Dar El Mokhsen, founded in the late 13th century. Its monumental brass doors, framed by Zellige mosaics and carved cedarwood, are among the city's most iconic symbols. The palace is approached through the Blacksmith's Gate, which once opened directly into markets and metalworking workshops. And this is where the first touch of Fez's vibrant energy begins. A few steps further, the space opens into Bou Jalaud Square, home to a 12th century mosque with a roof of green tiles. Its simple architecture feels like a quiet transition between the new city and the old Medina. And then the blue gate rises before us. Blue on one side, green on the other, its colors reflect the identity of Fez. Once we pass under its arch, the world changes. The streets narrow, voices grow louder, and the air fills with a mix of scents. Freshly ground cumin, sweet mint, warm bread, and the dust of thousands of footsteps. The markets of Fez are constantly in motion. Their rhythm, sounds, and flow of people shift throughout the day. Right behind the gate, we pass the first artisans. Woodcarvers sit in the shade of their workshops, carving bowls, frames, and small chests by hand. The scent of cedar mixes with fine dust from the shavings. Their stalls open directly onto the street. In one of the side alleys, a potter decorates bowls, plates, and vessels using a heated metal tool that burns delicate lines and patterns into the glaze. Each piece is finished with the precision gained from years of practice. His stall is filled with colorful ceramics that shine in the sunlight. A few steps away, the alley glows with brass. Metalworkers create lamps, trays, and lanterns whose patterns cast delicate shadows of light. The stall is covered with dozens of lamps that sparkle with every movement. Nearby, we pass small tailoring workshops. Men and women sit at sewing machines, adjusting kaftans, stitching jalabas, or repairing garments. And then the air changes again. The smell of spices is replaced by the smell of bread. Men carry dough to communal ovens where round loaves of cobs bake in the heat of traditional stone furnaces. The baker pulls out the bread and hands it directly to people passing by. In the middle of this lively chaos, a sudden space of silence opens. The Bou Ainania Madrasa, founded in the mid-14th century, is one of the greatest architectural masterpieces of Fez. It is the only madrasa in the city that also served as a mosque. Its courtyard is a showcase of Moroccan craftsmanship. Marble floors, cedar ceilings, delicate stucco, and Zellige mosaics made from thousands of hand-cut pieces. The cedarwood is carved into geometric patterns. The stucco decor covers the walls like lace, and the Zellige compositions shift with the changing light. Along the sides of the courtyard were classrooms where students studied theology, law, and language. Bou Ainania is a place where spiritual tradition, scholarship, and craftsmanship meet. In the very heart of the Medina stands the Al-Qarawiyyin Mosque and University, founded in 859. It is the oldest continuously operating university in the world. Not far from here lies a small square with the Nejarine Fountain, one of the most beautiful in Fez. Right next to it stands the Nejarine Museum of Wooden Arts and Crafts, located in a historic 18th century caravanserai. At the end of the walk, the air changes sharply once more. Those unaccustomed to it instinctively cover their noses. The Chouaira tanneries, the largest and oldest in the city, have been operating continuously for centuries. The colorful vats where hides are cleaned, softened, and dyed using traditional methods are one of the most striking examples of how Fez has preserved its ancient crafts. The work here is done entirely by hand, just as it was in the past. From the Chouaira tanneries, the finished leather travels to workshops and shops throughout the Medina. Artisans turn it into bags, belts, wallets, and traditional leather slippers. The vivid colors created during the dyeing process are typical of Fez and fill the shops with a distinctive palette. The Medina of Fez blends spiritual heritage with living craftsmanship. Visitors are offered a glimpse into a world where these elements naturally coexist. Together, They reveal a city where tradition is not only preserved, but continues to shape everyday life.